Sunset Boulevard, in the silhouette of a misty logo above the Whiskey A Go-Go, Barbie dolls on Barbitol had no regrets. However, the marionettes and cards never got to understand that Sunset Boulevard was not Wonderland. The Countess ate escargot laid at Spargo's and beguiled like a myth as she dined with 1959 Rothschild wine until the game of Shangri-La became so bourgeois. She was dripping in jewels from Tiffany's and fueled by the grip of her epiphanies as folly seemed to expand where she stood in the dreamland of Hollywood, where reverie and frills dwelled at the Beverly Hills Hotel, and socialites with hollow habits followed white rabbits. The charade of splendor surrendered to jaded vendors as sublime became base desire and famed spaceship climbed higher into an Ivan Boesky rendezvous on Bela Lugosi from Peru. The Countess was inclined to create metaphors behind ornate doors surrounded by Playboy bunnies with toys that may have sounded funny. Then, between new anatomies, depraved memoirs, and drugstores, the screen stars gave each other Academy Awards. Fame's illusion came in a profusion of autumn's idealized flora that became the bottom of sin's aura once they realized they were in Sodom and Gomorrah. There is no leash on showbiz nouveau riche, and the stars look so gaunt at the bar in the Chateau Marmont, where the pleasure of high-priced sushi with no refrain came round the bend too soon, and John Belushi measured out the dice of profound fame on the end of a cocaine spoon. Then vice had a cost when in Paradise Lost, Paris Hilton and the whimsy of Lindsay Lohan explained God's ways to man better than Milton can. Alas, there are slim, fast plans for Kim and the cast of the enthralling Kardashians in Calabasas, where she had VIP passes for all three of her asses. But in the city of falling angels, amid all of the pretty spangles, LA now had more crack motels than Taco Bells. The bill for the weighty saga of fame's fall came after one pill made Lady Gaga's shoes tall, and Dr. Phil didn't do anything at all. Freud thought melancholy's demented deposit could be traced to a tabloid in Hollywood's rented closet space. And doctors wrote prescriptions for downs, but there was no antidote for the fiction of renown. The Countess then smiled at the price of very wild, heartfelt dreams, and it melted parts of ice creams at Ben & Jerry's, where she had studied Zen with Katy Perry. She morphed into euphoria and glitz, from the Waldorf Astoria to the Ritz, where the famed uppers who came to supper brought some cola, and everyone got bipolar. Yet the reverie of those songs were only temporal, along with every regretful decomposed moral, because the estrangement from the throne of grace is an arrangement of its own place. And the charade was so grand in the masquerade of La La Land, where they fluttered about in fame's attire in what came out to be the gutter of desire. Now, somewhat ajar and behooved by lack of thought, the stars were removed from the back movie lot, and they were then disheartened by the dreaded plot on Demerol when Steve Martin said they got real small.